Hello, welcome to this update for the Western Pacific and Southern Asia. So let's see what's happening first in the tropics. We had two tropical cyclones to form in the last 48 hours. First, tropical storm Son-Tin. It's kind of almost subtropical, but in the end it's tropical storm. And then there's a tropical depression further south there. So let's take a look at what might happen to the systems. There's still Maria kind of dying there. So there's Maria. It's forecast to linger and then die there. And then these systems, the most concerning one, this new tropical depression that just formed, they might pass right near Japan there, potentially affecting Tokyo with some rain, and then going away there. And then there's this other tropical storm, just forecast to remain there and die in the North Pacific. So let's see what they have for this system. So first Maria, it's there, forecast to linger a little bit and then die. Some models try to take the remnants into Japan again, but it won't cause anything big. Just might bring some more rain to some areas, but the tropical storm Son-Tin, let's see. It's forecast to be a tropical storm there, and then die, maybe some remnants, maybe a remnant shower or two in northern Japan from this later, but nothing crazy. But then now the big system, tropical depression 8, it's forecast to turn into a typhoon there, potentially a strong typhoon, as it passes right near central Japan there, maybe affecting Tokyo, and then goes out there. So Japan really needs to watch this system. It might cause some problems there. Let's see, the models generally take this in that direction, go right close to Japan and then go out, and some even go a little bit closer to Japan, but the general consensus is it passes near Japan and then curves out there. So let's see here. Now some models, what might happen. Where's the Western Pacific? Here, so let's see. This is the GFS. There are three low pressures there, Maria, Son-Tin, and tropical depression 8. So Maria kind of lingers and dies, Son-Tin goes there and kind of dies, and the GFS strengthens this strong typhoon, passes very close to Japan there, and then it goes out. And later, maybe some more moisture in the south, around Taiwan, some other systems trying to form later there, but then nothing crazy. Let's see. The European has Son-Tin and Maria kind of dissipating, and then that new storm passing right close to Japan. Let's see. It passes very close there, might bring a lot of storm surge, some rain and gusty winds, and then it goes out into the Pacific. So let's see. Why is this not working? So there, and then it goes out to the Pacific, maybe some more fronts later to affect northern Japan, a lot of moisture on China and Taiwan by August 20th, and yeah, so it's mainly it. Let's see the Canadian. It has tropical depression 8 there, Maria and Son-Tin. So let's see, they kind of died, both those two, and then this storm passes right very close to Japan, like touching Japan, and then goes out there. So Japan really has to watch this. They currently has this as a strong typhoon, very strong typhoon, passing right near Japan. And if the center of low pressure passes right where this is indicating, Tokyo is right there, there will be some very strong winds and heavy rain in Tokyo and some storm surge in the Tokyo Bay as this crosses there. So this will be around 16th of August, so be careful. Keep monitoring if you are in those areas. And let's now see some rainfall forecasts for the rest of Asia. So the general consensus is we have all that moisture in the Indian Ocean affecting the Maldives with a lot of storms, southern India, parts of southern Sri Lanka and other areas. So more daytime storms and nighttime as well around Myanmar, India, Bangladesh, more from the monsoon, more around Thailand, Laos, China. So a lot of storms there for central, northern India, Nepal, some heavy rains. So be careful there. The rain accumulation the next 24 hours. So now it's like Monday, August 12th, very late at night. So this is valid until like Wednesday morning, I think. So let's see. Shows more rain in southern Sri Lanka there, southwestern Sri Lanka, some other areas, southern India. Might get some heavy rain spots. Let's see some other areas, some storms in northern India, Bangladesh, northeastern India, just the next 24 hours. Some more heavy storms in Thailand, Laos, Myanmar. Then the next 3 days, this is until, so if today's like Tuesday morning, Monday night, this is until like Thursday, shows more accumulations for southern Sri Lanka, more than 125 millimeters, 58, 40 millimeters. So let's see, southern India shows some heavy rain spots as well, more storms for southern India and everything. And the Maldives around Male shows more than 100 millimeters just in the next 3 days, more than 118 millimeters in other islands of the Maldives. So please be careful during the next few days there. Lots of heavy rain and storms there. So please be careful. Let's see, the Langstrap Islands are a little bit better, but there might be a shower and a thunderstorm there. Let's see, some other areas of central India, more storms, especially northwestern India into central India, more stronger storms there. Next 3 days shows more northern India, through northern India, Nepal, so some more storms and near those mountains there might cause some mudslides and stuff, so please be careful. Heavier in some areas of Nepal there, but let's see, it's hard to predict the exact amount. Each model has a different, but just be careful there with the storms and the heavy rain. More in Bhutan next 3 days, it's 50, 70, 30 millimeters, depends on where you're at. Northeastern India, some spots of heavy rain there. Bangladesh, basically most of Bangladesh, only some spots not, but southern Bangladesh 77, 60, 50 millimeters, some others further south 50, 60, northern Bangladesh, some spots close to 70 and 80 millimeters. So be aware there, more showers and storms. Let's see, another spots in northeastern India 70 millimeters, 59, 40 millimeters, and some other spots show close to 100, so be careful there. But the heavier storms will be central to eastern Myanmar, more than 100 millimeters, many areas shows more 80 millimeters, some 80, 60, 70 millimeters, so some heavier storms there, along with southern China, close to 100 millimeters, some heavier storms in northern Laos too, so be aware, northern Laos. Northernmost Thailand shows some heavier storms in northernmost Thailand. Some odd areas just some isolated daytime storms, but nothing crazy, but heavier in the north. In other parts of Laos, next 3 days, some 40 millimeters, 30, 54 millimeters, 46. So northern Vietnam shows a little bit heavier too, 50, 40 millimeters, 40, let's see, 55 millimeters. So more storms in southern China. Be careful for eastern China, summer showers and storms too. Taiwan shows more, especially in those mountains there. Let's see, some showers or storms in the southern islands of Japan, some areas. And then from the remnants of this system, the next 3 days, still more than 100 millimeters forecast for Japan from some remnants of this system. More northern Japan there. Let's see, more than 100 millimeters there. So be aware, in northernmost Japan, some remnants of systems pass by there, more than 70 and 80 millimeters, along with southern Russia. So be aware those southern islands of Russia might get some more as well. Let's see, the islands of Alaska might get some, and yeah, more in central Indonesia, some heavier showers and storms, especially in western Guinea, very heavy in some of those foothills. Be aware, more through some other areas, Borneo, Malaysia, just some general showers and storms, northern Sumatra, a little bit more. The Nicobar Andaman Islands, a shower or two, maybe some storms. So be aware, some other areas just to the north of India shows more, northern Pakistan, some other areas there. Kyrgyzstan, a little bit more rain. Let's see, more systems from Mongolia to Russia there, some more in Russia, northern Kazakhstan, other parts of Russia, might be some storms. So let's see. So this mainly it. Next 5 days already increases. So let's see, next 3 days, next 5 days it increases for southern India. So this is until like today's Monday until Friday or something like that. More than 80, almost 100 millimeters there. Southwestern Sri Lanka a lot. So let's see, and take a look. Next 3 days, next 5 days, it gets way heavier for northeastern India and Bangladesh, like parts of western, eastern Bengal, Bangladesh there. So especially southern Bangladesh, more than 100 millimeters in the next 5 days, between the next 3 and 5 days. So be careful. In Bangladesh, might be some more heavy showers and storms, more floods. Not Nepal, a little bit heavier because the accumulation of rain from all the 5 days combined, more than 100 millimeters northeastern India. Please be careful with floods, landslides. Bhutan, some spots very high accumulation as well. Northeastern Bangladesh, a lot as well. But southern Bangladesh and northeastern India will get very heavy. Let's see, northeastern India, northeasternmost India, some heavy accumulation spots. And especially Myanmar there, central Myanmar, shows more than 156, 130, 170, even further south 129. So please be careful, lots of heavier showers and storms there for Myanmar. Further south a little bit better there, some 50 millimeters, but there might still be some storms. Let's see, northern Laos gets heavier, spots of northern Laos, northernmost Thailand a lot as well. So please be careful, some other areas of Thailand might get some daytime storms, more stuff, so be careful, especially southern China along with Myanmar and northern Laos might get a lot. So northern Vietnam too shows a lot there, so more throughout northern Vietnam, more showers and storms. Might be another shower and storm in southern Vietnam. Cambodia shows northeastern Cambodia shows more along with southern Laos, but nothing crazy in the rest of Cambodia, just some more showers and storms bringing some rain. But northern Philippines, the next 5 days shows more than 80, 100 millimeters, so more showers and storms for the northern Philippines. A little bit less in the central Philippines, but there might be still some showers, passing showers and thunderstorm or two. Southern Philippines, some more storms, a little bit more. Let's see, and there Indonesia. Let's see, Palau, the areas of Micronesia, just normal showers and storms. Guam, too, nothing crazy, but some islands, some far out islands of Japan might get a lot. They're close to 200 millimeters in Ogasawara, so please be careful there too. Let's see, northern China, a little bit more Mongolia, Russia, and especially northwestern India there. Still more accumulation next 5 days with the heavy storms, more storms throughout most of northern India. So A is 70, 90 millimeters of accumulation, more than 100 in some areas. So please be careful, more for northeastern Pakistan, might get more showers and storms there the next 5 days. And now the GFS, alright, still also has very heavy for the Maldives, southwestern Sri Lanka, and southern India, and northern India too from the storms, Pakistan. But next 5 days has more for northern Bangladesh instead of southern Bangladesh. Northeastern India heavy too. it has more for eastern China the next 5 days. Lots of rainstorms there. Myanmar, Laos, those areas, be aware. The Philippines, it has more for southern Taiwan the next 5 days, more moisture passing through there. And then as this system scrapes Japan there, it shows potentially more than 115 millimeters of rain in Tokyo as this system scrapes Japan there. So please be careful, more than 100 millimeters as this passes by Japan, 50, 80, 70 millimeters for the areas of central Japan, less in the south, but a little bit more in some other areas. And from the European, as this system passes by, it has a little bit weaker, but around Tokyo it has less than 100 millimeters. I think it has it passing a little bit further away there. But let's see the icon. Next 5 days, the icon also has this passing closer to Japan, almost 200 millimeters in Tokyo, just in the next 5 days, more than 100, 200 millimeters for many areas of central Japan there. So it's still uncertain if you go like the European, weaker further east, or stronger hitting Japan. But anyways, please try to make some preparations there and be careful, because if this happens, it will be very problematic. More further north, more heavy rain, especially some other northern areas there. So be careful. The Izu Islands and some areas might get a lot as well, especially as the system curves there. So this is mainly it. Let's just see something very quick. The general consensus in temperature is it still boiling in the Middle East there, and parts of Saudi Arabia. So and even in Iran shows close to 50 degrees in some depressions there, but still very hot. Afghanistan into the 40s. Northern India, Pakistan it's better because it's more stormy there, but 45 in southwestern Pakistan, well into the 30s in Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, so China as well. So let's see. It would generally continue like this, no major changes. Maybe a little bit hotter Southeastern Asia into the 30s there, parts of Vietnam as well by next Friday, next Thursday, but nothing crazy. Let's see some wingas. So from the icon has this really strong passing through Japan there, so it has more than 181 km/h winds passing by Tokyo there as this system goes there. So I don't think it will be that strong, because even the GFS is weaker, but the Europeans is way to the east. It just scrapes like near Tokyo. But yeah, I guess we will see. We'll keep monitoring. Still some strong winds near Somalia. Let's see, Afghanistan and Iran, some strong winds sometimes, and more from some systems in the north there. China, Kazakhstan later on. So this is mainly it. Stay safe.